Right, so after some time, the casualties breathing better on their own.
36-year-old Bermudian volunteer Jason Ryan teaches soldiers of the armed forces of Ukraine the basics of tactical medicine.
Just looking for something to do, or I wanted to help. I spent a good bit of that time training recruits. I was in the medics for 2 years, and then I also worked with a unit that worked with the police.
Ryan is a former member of the Defense Force of Bermuda, a self-governing British colony in the Atlantic. In late May, he arrived in Ukraine at the invitation of the US-based aid group Task Force Yankee and has crisscrossed the country since his arrival.
Kharkiv, Kramatorsk, Odessa, Mykolaiv, and then I'd also gone to Balaklia.
When in Kyiv, Jason teaches tactical combat casualty care at the Ukrainian Volunteer Training Center. Since late March, this center has taught more than 7,000 people a basic course in paramedical care.
If you're dragging a person on the ground, consider that rocks and broken glass can cut not only the stretcher, but also the person lying on it.
After the basic course, trainees can take another in-depth course and apply for a combat medic position. Such training helped save the life of 30-year-old Private Anthony, who didn't want to provide his last name. An American, he left New York in July to join the International Legion in the Donetsk region and was wounded in the foot and elbow.
Decided I wanted to come because I wanted to help out because it just seemed pretty horrible what the Russians were doing here. I was in the Marine Corps for about 9 years, just under 9 years. I was an artillery forward observer, deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan 3 times.
Now the U.S. volunteer soldier is recovering in a Kyiv hospital.
They take really good care of me. I've had 7 surgeries so far, and right now we're at the point where we're doing physical therapy 2 or 3 times a day. So it's helping to get the movement back.
Anthony is confident Ukraine will win and says he admires the bravery of Ukrainian soldiers.
On the battlefield, they're tough soldiers. They're not defeatable.
Anthony hopes to visit his relatives in New York for Christmas before returning to Ukraine. Ryan also plans to return to Ukraine after the winter holidays. He says he has met a lot of American volunteers here who will continue to help Ukraine as well. Kosstutschenko for VOA News, Kyiv, Ukraine.